What was I gonna do? Oh, right. Okay, so it doesn't work if I do it through OBS. Cool. Unless it has just turned off. Oh, I think it just turned off. I think my bot turned off. Yep, CloudBot is off. Okay. Doing this again? Okay, no, it's just not gonna work now. Cool, cool, cool. No, it's off again.
I just got another post with the same AI generated images of Steve Harvey getting chased by monsters. A different person.
It worked.
That's wood. Okay. I thought that was meat.
So my bot turned off, and then I went to turn it on, except I hit the button again, so it turned off again. So I had to do the command 3 different times. Okay. I'm so smart and good, and I totally know how to stream. Fun fact, I'm streaming Breath of the Wild last night. At some point, I'm trying to fight, I forget what they're called, but I'm trying to fight this fucker. I did not mean to curse. I'm trying to fight this dude. And what was I doing? Yeah, so I'm disoriented myself. I'm trying to fight this dude. I can't do it. I keep dying. My brother is watching me play. And he was like laughing at me for struggling. And then I want to see if I can get this cutscene, because apparently I have like a limited time to get it. But
it's locked, all right.
Okay. Where's your sister?
I have 2 sides. The nicest guy you'll ever meet, and twisted fucking psychopath.
Psychopath. What was I saying?
I keep getting Good Omens posts! Oh my god, I'm not even liking them anymore, and they still... You. It's because you liked it.
Me?
Yes!
My bad.
I mean, I don't hate them, but I'm also trying to, like, move them to my other account, and they keep popping up.
Oh. The bomb just... Oh my god. Hi, Shumo. I didn't see you there.
Oh, Shumo.
I don't know why I said it like that. The bomb exploded just after dawn in front of Dawson Munitions Factory, the largest employer in the district. The detonation smashed the window of all the factories. Maybe let's not say that, especially without context, Shimon. All the factories in I feel like I just had a mini stroke because it's north, southern, and it's... I was really thrown off by the north-south thing. It's a miracle only 2 people died in the attack, confirmed Chief Superintendent Alexander Brighton.
Oh, Shumo, I don't know if you can
It's
say
locked.
that. I just pulled up the stream and saw chat.
Yeah, I don't...
For legal reasons, everything is a joke. Nothing is real. Nothing is... Wait, never mind.
We're talking about video games.
For legal reasons, everything is silly. I think I need to turn off the...
Yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better, Shimo.
Thank you.
I know, but I need to turn off the stove.
Oh, okay.
What was I gonna say or do? I was talking about something, and then I completely lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was talking about.
I know, I don't know if the conversation moved on from it, but I do remember you talking about not being able to defeat a Breath of the Wild monster and your brother...
Right, so he was watching, and then I was like, can you do it better? And he's like, I can try. So he tried, and he actually did make more progress in the fight than I did. And I have just been thinking about that. I was also getting bullied by him and his friends this time around. I'm getting compelled by the power of Jesus Christ. I have no stamina.
Was it like a boss fight or like
Kind of like not officially, but it's
like
difficult.
one of the mini bosses that you find wandering around?
Well, not quite. No. Oh,
Or just
I
I love video game bombs. So good.
I think it was really rude of that guy to shoot me.
No respect these days. People just being rude for no fucking reason. Closing the door when you're right behind them and they could have held it open. Scoffing for no fucking reason like they got room to judge. Shooting you point blank in the chest.
That was a really stupid thing. I just like went up that staircase, only to realize that there was a staircase over here. Like body transact. 27th October, from Guard of Pre-Win Command Post to Dock Patrols. Objective: Vampire Hunter Fraud Avoid. Some of our scouts recently spotted the presence of a certain Ichabod Throgmorton. That is a name.
God, what a name.
Near the East End docks. You'll probably see him patrolling the place at night, claiming that he's a specialist of vampire extermination. The man is a fraud, not even a real con man, for he does not charge anybody for the work, but he clearly has no clue what he's talking about. If he ever approaches you for some joint hunt or collaboration, refuse and let him go. In a leech fight, the man is nothing more than bait.
Throgmorton sounds like a fucking D&D homebrew monster.
You're right. See, I couldn't tell if that note was trying to say, hey, he actually is a fraud, or if it was just like, these people think he's a fraud, and I guess it's just that they think he's a fraud, but I don't know if that actually means he's a fraud or not. How do I get down there? Oh, I have to go into the sewers, don't I? Like, I have to go into the sewers to even talk to the dude in the sewers. Like, I don't...
Yeah, potty bird.
Means someone's serious about keeping people out.
I
Oh,
went to
fuck,
like
do I run the entrance?
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton
not
mentioned.
start playing, but like get
I
back
should
into playing
investigate further.
Tears of the Kingdom, or I guess like start playing Tears of the Kingdom again. Did he just murder a guy?
It wasn't a guy, it was a lesser vampire.
Oh.
That just reminded me of the whole conversation we had about, like, this woman would call you a skull as a slur. She would call you a skull as a slur, specifically as a slur, with the intent of being insulting.
Giselle's stolen money.
Oh yeah.
Everyone has some.
I was going to like try and get back into the swing of playing Tears of the Kingdom again, so I could progress more. And for some reason, it ended up with me starting to play Bee Simulator.
Huh.
So now I'm playing Bee Simulator. The controls are hard for me.
I want you to know, you say this, I'm literally just sitting here, and the only, like, the sole coherent thought that I had was, I'm going to kiss her. Like, that was it. You're like, I'm playing Bee Simulator. I'm like, that's the perfect fuel for my homosexuality.
What?
I make, yeah.
I can't even deny the autism allegations anymore. It's so sad. Like it was one thing when it was
Riz.
it was one thing when it was Taylor being like, "Well, I'm diagnosed now, so you're autistic." Now my new like friend that I made through, you know, the ones that moved in together in that new apartment. I've been over. They literally live across now. I did not realize that until the second time I went over, I think.
I've identified
And now
the men who
she's
stole
like,
from you. You were right.
you
They
have
were members
autism.
of some
This is
self-proclaimed militia.
I knew
you're
it.
expressing a
find the
lot of
money
symptoms
too?
of autism in front of me right now, and I think you're
Yes.
autistic. And now I'm like,
Here
well,
it
what the
is.
fuck am I
They
supposed to
thought they
do?
could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you.
I guess I
Badly.
gotta fucking admit I got autism.
I'm... Well,
I'll play my fucking
Thank you,
silly bee game.
sir.
Fuck
Will you give the money back to your comrades then?
fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
Do not give the money to that woman.
Giselle, I know you sleep at Shawnhampton's shelter. What can you tell me about him?
He
That woman
provided
gets
a roof
scammed
for
on a
me
regular
and my
basis.
sister. I am grateful, of course.
I like how it's not like, don't
gives me
give
the
that
creeps.
money to her
Why is
because
that?
she's
He's
a
always
scammer.
sad.
It's just like,
Like
don't
he's about
give
to
her
cry. He's always
authority
asking us
of
to
the
get
money.
closer to God.
She gets
all the
scammed
money
regularly.
to get
To the
scammed
Lord.
out of it.
You can
Creepy.
give her stuff using the money, like food. Although she kind of gets scammed out of that too, but like
Giselle, tell me about the
details
death of
that
your
we have
mother.
not yet
After our
learned in
father
this playthrough.
died, Mother worked so hard she made herself sick. We spent all the money we had on useless drugs and doctors. It was hell.
Hell? What do you mean?
The three of us were exhausted and desperate. And when I'm desperate, I tend to get angry. And I'm hard to live with. Lottie said I killed Mother.
Okay, Lottie is a bitch. Alright, well, time to look up what I need to say here.
Lottie did not mean it. Listen, a lot of times,
Like,
guys-
I don't know your sister well enough to be like, she didn't mean it. But
and a lot of times it is the case of people just saying shit they don't mean and grief. That doesn't matter though. She still said it.
okay, it doesn't look like there's a right or wrong answer. So if anything, I'd probably say you should talk to your sister because like they were struggling. Her not having the greatest temper makes sense, you know. That
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily excuse it, but it explains it. And then I don't know what the sister's intentions were. Maybe she did mean it, but
Talk to your sister because don't be fucking mean. Don't be mean. Talk to your sister. Solve your own shit.
okay, you should talk to your sister.
You should talk to your sister. Whatever happened when your mother died, the truth lies somewhere between your two versions.
I don't want to talk about that. It was years ago. We Paxton sisters are tough. We don't apologise.
Okay, well that seems like a problem. I'm not gonna lie.
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack. Tell me about his
I like
death.
how he says that kind of like
Murder
almost
has been
like
a shock
he
to the neighbourhood.
like it's a hush hush
Sign
secret or
that the
whatever, and it's
situation
like
is
she
now
told you.
out of
herself.
control.
Why is that?
There has always been tension between the Wet Boot Boys and members of the trade union. But a murder? That's a first.
Who killed him?
Who killed him?
No one will ever know. One thing is certain. While Jack was alive, I had one less reason to drink.
I almost called them gay lovers, but he is a man and she is a woman, so...
Why does that upset you so much?
I wish I had found the time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late. Another failure for Giselle
Okay, but she did like him.
Paxton.
So, I was on the right track. I just wasn't gonna use the right words.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Hope Giselle will pull through.
Glad
Can I talk to you about anything? Okay, about the death of your mother.
Tell
me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her. Plain and simple.
Oh, okay, never mind. She did
Killed
mean
her
it.
with her daily whims. her laziness, and her
Alright,
complaints.
bitch.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill, but I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
They're
Perhaps
gonna
your
tear down my
sister is
fucking
not
tree.
as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
Giselle is the only family you have
Okay,
left.
but you're not acting sad. You're
Don't you think
acting
it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes
rude and
words are harder to forgive than
fucked
acts,
up.
Dr. Reed.
She right. Sometimes the shit people do is kind of like, okay, and then the shit they say is like, oh, okay.
Lottie,
Yeah, but there's
tell me
different
about the
ways
wet boot boys. I know
to
they've threatened
like
you.
clap back
Edwina
with equally
Cox wanted me
rude
to provide her
statements
with
or whatever.
information about
Without
Mr.
literally
Hampton's
blaming her for
resources.
their mother's
I
death.
refused.
Is that not dangerous?
Fuck them and their lies.
Well, she's certainly not
They
the
claim
cause
they
of.
protect the interests of
Like,
the
there's things to
neighborhood,
blame her
but they're
for.
just
That's not
greedy
it.
parasites like all the rest.
Okay, let me
Oh, pretty.
Okay, I don't think it matters. I saw a post talking about a live action Bambi and how they wanted to like modernize it, and people were just like, how the fuck do you modernize Bambi? Which is a really good point.
would
How do
happen?
you modernize Bambi?
Like, all they're gonna do is, like, put what? Put the fucking hunter that shot his mom in a pickup truck or some shit? Put him in a deer tower? That's...
Put him in a Tesla. Sorry.
I don't know if Teslas are great hunting vehicles.
I thought it. I had to say it. Okay, I don't think it matters. I kind of want to say I praise your courage because, like, she literally told a gang leader to fuck off. I feel like that deserves.
I respect your courage, Miss Paxton,
Yeah.
and I hope life will never wear you down.
Dr. Reed, you know how to make a girl blush. I am glad
She is
you came to the
badass.
docks.
A lot of the women in this
Whatever your
game are
real
based.
reasons are.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Okay, can you and your sister, like, go have that conversation so I can peep the I mean, I think apparently I could get it after this chapter. After this chapter, I started to choke as I was speaking, and I tried to just push through it. I tried to just be like, no, I'm not gonna choke. If I really believe it, I won't choke. I don't remember if I've ever said this on stream before or not, but I think the worst thing that has ever happened to me in my life was the removal of my wisdom teeth. And not just the removal, but the fact that I didn't get to keep my teeth. The fact that they forgot to give me my teeth. My surgeon was like, yeah, I can, you're like, I can get you your teeth. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then he was like, oh, yeah, I forgot to tell my nurse. I'm so sorry. And it was like, what do you mean you forgot? What do you mean? Like, I've been through a lot. I can't even use a microwave because I've basically reached my maximum, like my limit for radiation. And, you know, I've been through chemotherapy and all that, and, you know, I gotta say, wisdom teeth removal has got to have been the worst thing that I've been through. is threatening to kill me. Thank you, Shumo. I went to visit family, and the hotel we stayed at had a microwave, and I really wanted mac and cheese. It was either mac and cheese or soup. But one of my family members had to make it for me, and I had to go sit across the hotel room because I can't be near microwaves when they're in use.
You get a balcony room just so that you can go sit out on the balcony whenever somebody has to microwave something.
Like, one time my friend made cake in a cup for the both of us, and I had to go sit across her house as she made the cake in the cup. Like, you know, I've been through a lot. I'm not about to risk radiation poisoning for cake in a cup or for mac and cheese.
Whenever, like, the topic of, like, stuff you can't be around, not stuff you're allergic to, stuff like microwaves you can't be around because of stuff like that.
It's locked, all
It
right.
reminds me of, when my stepfather almost had a moment of, like, real critical thought. Like, whenever I was watching that video of, like, weird Facebook shit, and somebody was like, 5G towers are giving you COVID-19. Right?
I hate to interrupt you. I'm just gonna answer Shumo's question real quick. I heart Litten and Tora Cat, but I hate Incineroar. I digress.
It's because he's
Continue.
muscly and bipedal, right?
Why is he a man?
Yeah. You could have written it to not interrupt. Hey, I don't mind being interrupted because I know I interrupt people a lot.
Shumo, you make a great point. Here's the thing though. I have monkey brain. My frontal lobe is underdeveloped, and it has been for quite a while. I'm behind the curve, so I don't have these thoughts.
Shumo, understand, our relationship is autism and ADHD. Autism and ADHD,
Good. I hate Incineroar. Again, I digress. What's another Pokemon I really like?
Yeah, that's
I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but, you know, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think, what's the dog one? Hold on. I feel that's really unspecific.
what type is it?
I think rock?
Rockruff?
Yes, thank you.
They don't have Hitmonlee or Spinda. These are really random Pokemon to not have. You'd think
I heart Rockruff.
You'd think it's like, oh, they don't have
It's a
Pokemon
baby.
past this. But like, they don't have Torracat, they don't have Hitmonlee, they don't have Spinda. What the fuck do they have? But I bet they have fucking Pikachu. No Rockruff?
Bruh.
What the fuck do they have? It's like a MOBA. There are like 50. Oh, okay. Wait, okay, what is it? It's Pokemon.
Okay, hold on. Now this is what we're doing now.
I'll Google the list and I'll read them to you.
I'm not an auditory person.
Okay. Well, I do want to see the list. What Pokemon are
most evolutions I heart. I'm trying to think if there's an evolution that I don't like.
Pokemon Unite? It's on the Switch too. Ooh, Switch. I think is that the one that I saw? Is that the free one, or am I thinking of a different?
I don't like Mr. Mime.
Oh fuck, Mr. Mime.
That's also just another man.
When I saw, okay. You know what my favorite Mr. Mime like bit ever was?
Shumo, I'm going to eat your liver. Sorry, babe. And it felt really important for me to say that.
I don't like Mr. Mime because that's like Incineroar is that's an anthropomorphic cat. That's
Mr.
really.
Mime is just a man.
Mr. Mime is a man. Mr. Mime is like.
Slash nag, Shumo. In what world is me eating your liver pause? Like, in what world is that a good thing? I'm very curious.
I mean, to be fair, sometimes when you guys post your drawings, like you or Lee or Taylor,
You're right. I digress.
I'd be like, I'm gonna eat your hands.
Yeah, I heart evolutions. Haha, babe, what if you were, no. Sorry, I gave up on that, like, before I even finished what I was saying.
Did you forget what you were gonna say?
No,
or
I
did you
just
feel like
decided
say
not to
something
say it.
bad?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't even
Okay.
bad. I was just like, this is...
I'm saying something bad just because you
I heart Espeon.
you literally just said evolutions, and I was like, what are you about to say to me right now?
I was gonna say, what if you were Espeon and I was Umbreon?
Okay, that's cute.
I heart Rockruff. Rockruff is just a little baby.
I love shiny Umbreon. I hate shiny Espeon. I have one in Pokemon Go, and its name is
doesn't work.
Shrexpeon because it's bright fucking green.
That doesn't work.
I'm having fun
That
with
doesn't work.
I saw a post on the like the vampire Steam page. Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I enjoyed it a lot. Oh man. Is there a way to see which post I liked? Because
Oh my
that
god,
would
I
make my
love
life so much easier.
You know what I realized? You and I've talked about who my best friend is, like the first friend I made when I moved here, you know?
Yes.
I realized you and her both have not the same favorite Pokemon, but both of your favorite Pokemon are fire starter Pokemon.
I love me a fire starter.
Yours is, well, you just said it, yours is Litten. Hers is Torchic.
So I would eat her. Hi, Bob.
Pause?
So my starter would eat her starter.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh. Oh.
How do I see? Maybe it was just no.
Until my uncle's dog eated a bird.
Wheel. How do I see what I've liked? Shumo, is there a way to see my posts that I've liked on Steam?
It was not Wheel because I was like 11 or 12 and I had to shovel the bird parts into the trash can.
It was such a funny post.
I don't know what my favorite Pokemon are.
I like it. I can't even like. I could just like say what the post said, but that wouldn't have the same. Like it wouldn't be the same. Okay, I'm gonna look up how to. Okay, I
remember when I was little, Pikachu was my favorite because I was a little basic bitch. But I don't know if I have a favorite now, and I don't remember any others except Pikachu, and at some point it went from Pikachu to Machop and Machamp. And Machamp is literally just a man with 4 arms, but for some reason they were my favorite. I do love Alolan Ninetales though.
It literally, it just tells me, it just, I will find this. I'm gonna find it. I'll find it. Probably. Maybe. I don't know, honestly.
Ooh, I'm learning how to bee dance. Up, down, left, right. Okay.
Okay, I can't find it, unfortunately, and there isn't like a way to like see what posts you've liked on Steam for some reason, which I feel like is a little stupid. But it was it was literally just like the stupid pleased meme face, and it was like when the door is locked, all right. And I found that really funny. I'm so upset that I can't find it. This is so sad, actually. Activity maybe? Okay, that's Dead by Daylight stuff. That's me buying golf with friends. Golf with your friends, sorry. I don't like that it just tells everyone what I put on my wish list. Like, I literally put the most random shit on my wish list for funsies.
I think I've like scrolled through Steam just for fun, looking at games and stuff, and just actually put like, demonetized games on my wish list. Either because I find them interesting, because I did actually want to play them, or because I thought it would be really funny. Some of them are just not even good. I mean, obviously, I haven't played them, so I guess I wouldn't know. But it's like looking at them, I'm like,
no.
You could have put effort in this.
Okay, yeah, I can't find it, which is a bummer.
Yeah, and I googled it, and you straight up can't. Like, there's no feature to check liked posts or whatever. So.
I went to look it up, and I just realized that the person who whose forum post that came up, it says they're banned, and it's like, what did they do?
No.
10 years of service. What did you do to get banned? I kind of wish that it would put people on blast and just tell them why, and tell everyone why they got banned.
That doesn't work.
How many times did I do that?
That doesn't work.
Okay, I think that was 5.
So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
So do I want the water level higher or lower?
Why is one of the challenges Sting the Bully? That would fucking kill me.
Okay. Oh, did I? Yes, I did tell you. So I said it in the main group chat, but I was at a doctor's appointment like last week or so, and a bee hit me in the face at full speed. Like, it was really windy out, and the bee just like crashed into my face. I didn't get stung. It just literally slammed into my face at high speed, so it hurt. But I didn't get stung. Okay, so I need to get. Oh. Invisible wall. Or invisible wall.
That gate should shut properly now.
I'm sorry, you're telling me that this metal thing couldn't close down and crush these barrels? Okay. That makes sense. What's the screen brightness at? Okay, it's at 100. Squeak, squeak, bitch. Wading through poo-poo water, and for what? For nothing. That's what for. Ooh. Oh my god, wait. It's not really it's not a spoiler.
I just found a baby squirrel whose mommy is missing.
Oh.
Now I have to go find it. Now I'm sad. What the hell?
Babe, I'm sending you pictures. Look at my silly little babies. Look at my silly babies. Look at my little guys, my little fellas.
Looking. Oh, babies!
They're my silly little babies. They're my silly little babies. They're my little guys. They're big. I almost called them little. They're big wolves. My babies.
I love the mods that make wolves different breeds and shit. I can't play music for you, girl. I'm not paying money to have a premium version of a fucking widget app.
Yeah, that's why I had the Let Our Child Starve for a while, because it was like, I'm sorry, I'm not buying this so you can have chowder. What the fuck?
It was salad, so you were gonna give her grass and it didn't work.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's fucked up?
What?
I have one salad.
Oh, awesome.
I wish that would be cool if there was like an option to like, since you can like send your pets back and forth with the tickets, if there was
I should be able to send my kids some lunch.
Yeah, why can't I send you like I send her off to Mummy's house with a packed lunch of a salad? Like, why not? Huh?
I can't believe
I made our child British.
She got a Spanish name and a British mommy.
I'm not even British.
I know.
Although my mother and brother will call me British for knowing slang.
She's an English Latina. She lives in England, but she got that Latin blood.
Born and raised in the UK, except neither one of us are based in the UK. I did not mean to drink the rat. Like, I saw the F button and I just hit it on impulse. I mean, it kind of works out because I'm red, so it's Capri Sun time. One more Capri Sun. Give me one more. There we go. What were you saying?
I said new drinking game just dropped. Take a shot every time you drink a Capri Sun, quote unquote.
Oh, I'm gonna catch a glimpse of this bitch.
Oh my god. One of the YouTubers I watched does like he doesn't want to be known as the drinking game guy, and he's not. He's Tevin. But like I did get into him with the drinking games, and I love watching them and his other shit. One of them, he started doing like the anime drinking game, but he also changed it up like with
It's locked.
He drank for Johnny Test.
Oh.
Holy shit.
What the fuck is that? What is that?
Oh.
Why am I jumping down?
What?
Why am I jumping down?
Yeah, that seems insane.
You!
Oh!
He's beating the shit out of people in pinstripe pants.
It's
These
Colossus.
maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the
I
sewers of
forgot
their
this
filth.
game takes
You
place
again.
in the
The
UK.
one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast
Did you get the
consume
Colossus
you.
joke?
Yes.
Finally, a touch of lucidity.
Am I gonna have to fight him? No, I'm gonna kill
the laws of
myself in a
Ascalon.
video game.
Oh. Oh.
You dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon?
You hit him in the balls! I was gonna say you neutered him, but then he started drinking you like a loser. Oh shit. I was gonna say something and then I forgot.
I just like fought for my life to get my health back up. This is the only situation where it's acceptable to have the combat lock on because there isn't more than one enemy.
Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name.
I'm trying to think of what I was gonna say. I don't remember. Oh, what the hell? Oh.
That noise came from the depths of my soul. I'm gonna.
Yep.
I have a love-hate relationship with all of my Twitter mutuals.
You better block somebody?
No. Cause I quote retweeted a post that said gay people and their 6-letter names, and I said, not me though. Stay safe out there. And
Hold on,
one
Wait! I have a 6-letter name.
and one of
brother's
my
evil.
Twitter mutuals went, I mean, if we consider both Kill and Koi as first names, it kind of is a 6-letter name. It's just like,
A
okay.
little bit of a reach. What?
I'm like, okay, we got 3 letters,
Respect the
3
laws of
letters,
Ascalon.
5 letters, 5 letters. We're not counting my actual names because,
Thy neck shall snap like a hare's brittle bones, newborn.
yeah. But
I'm gonna look at the list of your names, and if none of them are 6 letters, I'm gonna shit. Like, middle, first, last. I don't think any of them are 6 letters.
Slaughter these scalds
I feel like it's
while
either
singing your
just
name.
above or just below.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like, total. Out of those, I'm not gonna say any of them, duh. But 1, I think this one you consider a middle, and
You
your
found
last
your
one,
dare
2,
challenge the dictates
of
of
the-
Ascalon.
wait, am I counting right? Yes. That's 6 letters. My first name has 6 letters, so I'm fucked. But my middle name is 5 letters, since my last name's hyphenated, I count that together, right?
I don't know. I'm fighting for my life right now.
5 letters, I'm safe. Okay, Shuma. I mean, listen. If I wanted, I could. It would sound the same, and if I spelt your name like this, it would sound the same. It makes it 6. And but I'm just saying, I'm a Homestuck though.
Like blood to the pissing well. Return
I was
to
gonna
your
say something, and I'm like, maybe that's fucked up to say. Not about you, but like, I was gonna. I'm gonna say it.
I can't do this anymore.
You having fun?
Stay down.
I'm gonna say it anyway because it's kind of funny. I was gonna say, oh, you're a Homestuck. Sumo, you gotta be gay because there's only 2 ways Homestucks go. You're either gay or you're horribly racist. I have only met 2 types of Homestucks. It's like if you have a creepypasta phase or you're a creepypasta fan, you're either gay or you're just an awful person.
You shall learn to
You know what
respect the law.
You know what I mean?
Zavaskalon!
You're a warrior cat kid. You're either gay, you're either queer or furry or both. You ever read Warrior Cats?
You dare challenge it?
If you're asking me, then yes.
Cause I didn't.
Apparently, I saw a post talking about how it felt like everything after the main series felt like fan fiction, written by people who never read the original series, and someone the post basically someone else elaborated basically saying, yeah, that's basically what it is, because the original Aaron Hunter or whatever the author's name is was a pen name for 4 people, except none of the 4 people, none of the original 4 people are apparently writing it anymore. So it basically is fan fiction of the first series. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Dictates of Ascalon!
It's all, I don't know why. When I'm thinking about comic book series, like Marvel or DC series, I'm like, oh, that's gone on so long. Of course, it's gonna have different authors and artists and writers take over. You know, it's so but it's so weird to think about it with book series.
Order these skulls while singing your
If there was,
name.
I don't know. I would just think it was weird. If somebody started posting. If somebody started publishing more books in the series of Unfortunate Events book series written by Lemony Snicket, and it wasn't Lemony Snicket, I'd be like, who are you? Go away. You just don't get it.
Kill myself.
What are? Oh. Oh. I was gonna ask you what you consider the staples of a gay childhood, aside from warrior cats.
I don't know. I don't know about anyone else, but for me, Cameron Diaz.
Okay, I meant book series, but you're not wrong.
Percy Jackson and Harry Potter.
Learn to respect the laws of Ascalon.
If you were gay, you either read Percy Jackson, Warrior Cats, or Harry Potter.
Banch, the hand that crushes all.
You know what? Fair, because there's always 2 paths for people who read those kind of series, and it's you're either queer,
you're either queer or a terrible person.
Queer or maybe a big ally, or you're an awful person.
Maybe even all of the above.
Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds.
Huge
I just
ally.
realized I was supposed to take
Your name.
medication and I completely forgot.
Oh no. Huge ally that realizes they're actually queer and then becomes
Homophobic to ally to queer pipeline.
real. Okay. I was thinking gay and homophobic. But that makes more sense. Oh.
I'm gonna go take my meds.
I was gonna say, yeah, med break. Oh my god, B game. Fast travel? I can fucking fast travel? Ow!
Technically, I think I missed my window to take the medication because I'm not supposed to take it after a certain time. But I took it anyways. So.
Oh. I flew into a curb.
Respect the laws of Ascalon.
Okay, I'm officially out of ammo on literally every single gun that I have. So, what we're going to do is... 95. It's 110. We're going to switch to the 110 weapon. I'm sorry. I need to check something. That's not the right button. That... Clip copied to keep... What?
Ow.
Yeah, I don't know if he was supposed to do that. Huh. Literally looked like the dude just like glided over to me.
I shall snap your hair's brittle bones, newborn.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of these flying controls.
Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name. I shall tear thee apart and spill thy blood to the pit. Down, stay down. I shall crush you.
He's almost dead. He's almost dead.
Oh my fucking god.
Return to your apothecary and needles. Your blood is now mine.
I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my god! Oh my god! I think I just broke the sound barrier a little bit. I'm really excited.
Made that man pass away. Back to the hive.
It's locked, all right.
I need to find this baby squirrel's mom.
At least one Skal escaped Fergal's wrath.
Wait, why are we taking pity on the Skals? Because, not to be that guy, but all they've ever done to me is try to kill me, so...
The poor creature is bleeding to death. He cannot be far.
Like, really, I hate to be that guy, but, like, they've only ever tried to kill me.
Why is there a wedding ring in here?
How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
During World War I, honey was used to treat the wounds of soldiers because it is antiseptic, and attracts and absorbs moisture, making it a valuable healing agent.
See, it's funny that you bring this up, or, you know, that you read this aloud, 'cause I'm assuming you're reading something aloud.
Yes.
Because since this, you know, since this game takes place,
I know it's during one of the
you
wars.
know, I'm gonna go back to before you said that.
Okay.
Um,
That made me look over at the chat and I wish I didn't. Where the fuck is Chico's
what was
mommy?
I saying? Oh yeah, so it's, you know, I could find it kind of funny that you bring this up, that you read it aloud, since this game takes place World War One. I heart Nemi, but I also kind of want to maul them. I'm going to maul her.
Why?
She's the one that said, technically, if you put Kill and Koi together.
Oh.
Hold on.
What do you mean you're like moss? What do you mean by that?
I dug up some moss the other day. It was growing between the cracks of, like, the porch, and I was like,
Moss? No.
We were talking about honey.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. You know what? Good for you, actually. Ooh. Whoa. Domestic goat. Unlock for 250? What does that mean? I'm checking my glossary. Oh! Oh! The fucking flowers pop up in my glossary. Holy shit. Oh, it gives me the scientific names. Like for lavender, it has it as lavandula. And
What the fuck?
for dandelions, it has it as taraxacum.
Bless you.
This is simple.
Bitch.
This isn't the blood of a vampire.
Who the fuck is Bridget?
I done seen a fucking mouse. I know you're there, bitch. Get out. Leave. Okay, well, that's not my problem anymore.
But it will quench your thirst.
Who are you?
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Oh, what a great intro question. Are you the sewer dog?
I'm looking this up.
When the fuck did I meet a housefly? Okay. What does it mean, unlock?
Okay, I don't think... Oh, wait. Yes, it does. Okay.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon, but I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had their way.
I thought that said, what is a Fergal?
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Scow.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire Society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
I either want to ask, can he be trusted or could he be a killer? I feel like more so like he could be a killer. Never mind. I'm dyslexic. I read that wrong. I thought it said could he be a killer. But he could be a killer has a completely different tone. So now I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, can he be trusted?
Sean is a Skal.
Oh,
All
never
those I've
mind.
encountered
I'm
have been
B.
violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And
I
that's
should have
just
gone
one
with
of the
he could be a
murders he's
killer?
been hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive.
Uh-oh, my aunt's home
That's
and
it.
something apparently fucked
That's
up
the
her
proof
plan.
Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
She's not happy.
No, Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you, she is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you.
Stop.
I will bear that in mind.
Oh, he's what's crying.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time. Your place is not here!
Okay.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
No.
Oh, Bridget allowed me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant.
Stop.
Your smell is enticing.
Do you not hear like how sharp the noise is?
No.
Oh.
How
Well,
is
it's loud
What
and it's
echo?
sharp and it's
I've
what?
not
What
seen
echo?
beyond these walls in such a
Live stream.
Mute that.
What do you mean? Mute that. I'm on the phone. I thought she must have said something new. That was the old
Hello,
messages.
Harriet. Do you recognize me?
I'm playing Bee Simulator,
Yes, you have.
and he's playing
What
Vampire.
is wrong with the
young
right side of her
doctor.
body?
So full of
Or
secrets.
left
I have so many
side, I don't know.
questions I need to ask you, Harriet.
It's
If
like
you would.
engorged.
I love
It looks
questions.
swollen.
As for the answers, you may not like them.
Why is
Do you
she
see-
so much
it
nicer
like-
now?
Not
How do you feel?
like a loud,
I
sharp
can't
sound to
see.
you.
I can't move. My
To you, is
body's
it not like
burning. I feel as if I'm dying
loud, sharp
over
noise?
and over again.
Were you talking to me?
Well, no, I was talking to my
Okay.
aunt. She's popping her
Have
gum.
you tried to eat or drink something?
I didn't tell you to spit your gum out.
People
I
here
said stop popping.
tried to feed me, but I'm just not
About to.
hungry.
You too?
I don't have the strength.
I was doing it in the car.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel.
Wait, did he pick you up or what?
I can't stop feeling every inch of my body.
Did you call
At the
Gore?
same time,
Yeah, but you didn't pick up.
each muscle
Did
and
you
bone
call?
is the
You
wrong
no, I was
place.
talking to him. You said you were going to. Uh-huh. My aunt's out of town. The one that lives like literally the apartment building next to us. So she
Your room.
was like, "Do you
The
think
blood.
you or your
What
your
brought
niece
you
or your
to
husband
fake your
can
death in such a gruesome
go
fashion?
check on the dogs, let them
To
out and
see if
go
I would
potty?"
be
And I was like, "Well, they
mourned.
gotta eat too, so call her and ask her where the food is so you can feed the dogs." And my uncle said he was going to, because I let them out to go potty earlier.
Your room.
Oh, now
The
she
blood.
picks up.
What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
Yeah.
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint
Why
fall
did he
to
just ask,
sin.
do the dogs need to be
But
fed
the
or
coward
not? Brother.
still won't kill.
Why flee with Sean?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. You'd leave me
I
be.
gave them treats
Will you
earlier when I
respect
checked on
old
them,
Bridget's
but that was
wishes? Will you obey her?
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Bridget
I
is
did check,
kind.
like when I went and
She
checked on
only
them at
needs to
2,
keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First,
yeah,
a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
Okay, well,
two of those are very, like, calm down.
well, I just accidentally spoiled something for myself, because I was trying to see if there's a correct answer to this.
Oh. How many times have you accidentally spoiled yourself for the game now?
Too many.
Oh, fuck, I flew straight into the ground.
What do you mean I was supposed to do stuff before talking to this woman?
Oh.
Okay, apparently this doesn't matter, so I'm no scout, we're both undead, I'm nothing like you. I kind of want to just tell her that we're both undead. Like, I doubt she's ever leaving here.
Yeah.
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very
See, she's saying the shadows, and
Don't lie to me.
Colossus was using the
I
shadows.
don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
And that's what being disabled is like. Sorry.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
Shadows?
She took too much Benadryl and saw the Hat Man.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness, quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
I know she's a skull and she's like halfway
Spend
between a
time with
vampire
us,
and a zombie.
and I
but
may
I'd
be
kiss her.
willing to answer more questions.
So real.
Why do you live here, amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame.
These have two
from the
stomachs, one for
hunters
eating
and
and the other for
light.
storing nectar, collected from
course,
flowers or water so
our
that they can carry it back to the
past.
hive.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the Guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most Skulls.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
So she basically went
We
Nunya.
ask but one thing.
Nice.
Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels,
Where the
forgotten
fuck am I supposed to find
caverns,
these babies from if I don't
catacombs.
even remember where you fucking
We
went?
are skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
Where is he?
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
Yet another
You
woman in this
mentioned
video
that
game that is
vampire blood
based.
has tremendous potency. You believe
Real.
it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Shornhampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
Is she bald, or can we just now see her hair?
She's wearing like a shawl.
Yeah, I can't see a hairline, so I'm like, is she bald?
She's just wearing a shawl. Hello, Mr. Man.
Are you all right?
All these squirrels are assholes.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
Rodney, you're the man who killed that gang member, are you not? Is that why you are hiding in this godforsaken place?
Yes, I did. I did not even know his name.
Then why did you kill him?
That arsehole always mocked me for the color of my skin. Usually I let it go. But not that night. We fought. He died.
Who was right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. You're right. You're right. Okay, apparently I'm supposed to say you can't stay here forever because that gets me.
Whatever you've done, you can't spend the rest of your life hiding here.
I just wanted to teach him a lesson. Not kill him. I'm not responsible for a murder if I didn't want to commit it. It was an accident.
Believe me, Rodney, you won't survive here long. No matter what you did, you must go back to where you used to live.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on your hands.
He's not a cold-blooded killer. Yeah.
I'll go back to...
Okay, well, I can't ask him about his health status. Well, okay, I didn't mean to speak to you again. I'm sorry. I was basically like, you should really get out of here because it's not great to be here for reasons. Just reasons, nothing else. Like, it's like, this man doesn't know that he's living next to a nest of people who eat, who drink blood. Okay.
No? I'm sure you can take care of another. Where did you say Chico was?
It's locked.
I'll dance for you.
So I can't unlock it from that side, but it's locked from this side. Okay.
Well, I didn't find Chico's mommy because apparently she fucking skipped town and forgot about him. But I found another squirrel who's like, oh, it's fine, I can take care of another baby.
A single mom who works two jobs, who loves her kids. Ooh, a hideout. That's not what I meant to do, but okay. I just hear the buzzing in my ear.
What buzzing?
The buzzing of the fly.
Oh.
I need more potassium. I need even more potassium. I love how using opium I can make a blood serum thing.
Yeah, opium.
I have no more watery blood samples. This is so sad.
Oh my fucking god. I hate this controller.
Ooh, a mace.
Up, right, left, right. There we go. B-Facts.
It's like Carfax, but not.
Ascalon has stalked us for ages upon ages. Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Picking up so much stuff.
We're at your mercy. Will you end The vampire hunters will never find us here. Old Bridget says you are one to trust. Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master. Your spell is enticing. So sweet.
Fight challenge.
Keep your distance, Echo. Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Damn, she got so much more health than me.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
I have to fight other animals in this game. So far, it's been a wasp and a hostile bee.
Okay, well the wasp makes sense at least.
Your place is not here.
This
your
bee
place
is.
is not here.
I've seen
Will
like
you end
larger
us?
bees. Have you ever seen like a bee that was a lot fatter than normal bees and was like
Yes.
black and not fuzzy looking?
Oh, no. Well, maybe.
Well, I killed her.
Oh.
Well, she looks like that, and I think she's like, I don't know. She said I need to teach you a lesson about this pollen, and I'm assuming she doesn't want me taking like pollen from this apiary, or not apiary, aviary. Well, it's not really an aviary because there's also I saw turtles and there's like cactuses growing and shit. It's just like a cool little place. I think this is the zoo.
The fact that this isn't like its own community is kind of silly to me. Like, this should have its own, yeah, it should have its own like community thing. I mean, like, I get that I can't really help the skulls and like their health and stuff, but I still think it would be neat if I could help like improve the state of things. Okay, I'm supposed to follow the arrows, but I only saw one arrow so far. Stop your bitching.
Okay, it's kind of stupid that some of the
It's
leaves
locked, all right.
I can just fly right through, and some of them I will slam into and fucking break my little neck. I mean, I haven't died. I'm being dramatic, but still.
Okay, like, where is this arrow pointing? Is it, oh, maybe it's saying up these stairs? Oh, yeah, and then here's another arrow. And then here's another arrow. Enter at your own risk.
I cannot enter.
Never mind. Doesn't matter. What does that do? That lowers it. Now I can go in here.
Let's go find the flower.
A single mom works two jobs who loves her kids and everything. What was I doing?
It's locked, all right.
Love that they're just
It's
skeletons
locked, all
that
right.
are absolutely like chewed clean. Like, look at this. They're just, they're like 90% clean, I want to say.
Dear Lord.
Where does this leave me? Oh.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed.
Hello?
Would you like to take communion with me now?
I don't like the music.
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers.
Who are you eating? That's my question. Who are you eating right now?
Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
Who are you eating?
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
Who are you eating? You protect mortals
You
and
make no
skulls?
distinction between the living and the skulls, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
You've turned Skal now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
Why are you twitching? Like, why are you why are you
Does this place belong
why
to
are
you?
you doing that?
How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you
Who
have the
names their
run of the
kid
place and no
Aloysius?
one's taken notice.
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one.
Same kind of
This
people
is a
that named their
haven,
kid
and I pray
Jebediah.
it remains so for eons to come.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
Who and what are you eating?
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
I feel like it's more serious than that.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Scals, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of His divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
It's nighttime.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature, Sean, but it's a difficult pledge to make.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
This feels like it could be a conversation about something
I've
very
come
different.
to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now
love
my
allegories.
sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
My discoveries. Vampire blood would enhance your metabolism, perhaps even heal you. If what old Bridget says is true, I'll give you some of mine.
I'd rather not. It would be extremely awkward.
You have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your cheptel, those still amongst the living.
No, Dr. Reed. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey His will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be abandoned at birth.
This... Bro.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
That's such
I
a
can't
low
imagine
blow.
God intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage.
Oh.
Drink, friend.
No.
I said kneel and drink. Now.
Yo.
It's kind of intimate.
I'm gonna need you to stop making the noises you're making, bro.
The district will soon suffer the consequences of your actions. Oh boy.
So, do I just leave him here now? This feels like the only way I can think to describe it is it feels like aftercare should be done. Like, am I just supposed to leave him like this on the floor? He's like gasping for air. Okay. What the fuck? Who's screaming?
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game.
Is this the drunk guy? Is this the drunken dude?
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
Oh?
29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district.
Pretty Orchard.
Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Yeah,
Glad
that's a
to
bit
see you.
strange.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
You again.
I thought we were cool now.
Did
Why are
you
you
see
mad at
what
me?
just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Alright, based.
Well, I'll leave you.
Go off, girl.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Hmm? With? I mean, if they ask, yeah.
You're a fraud.
You've never faced,
Ask
let
me,
alone
'cause they
killed
need
the
my help,
vampire
yes.
Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may
No, I'm
embellish the
not.
truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
Stockpiles are still low. We must gather a lot more before the winter is coming. Winter is coming. It's only summer. Oh, so bad and it dreams stuff. But summer ends, flower ends.
Stop fooling yourself. You've
This one
never
gives me
faced a
hint for.
vampire before. You wouldn't stand a chance.
Well, that's not true, sir.
Baby wants a
I've
bath.
already faced one of these creatures.
Oh, really? And you're still alive.
Well, we did not actually fight. I let it go.
What do you mean?
I entered the vampire's den. The stench was terrible. I was ready to kill it. But then I saw it. Just a suffering soul like you and me. I spared her.
I bet it's Thelma.
Tell me about the vampire you spared.
It was... She was a girl. Her body was a mess. I could see pus running from the deep wound. She was crying in pain.
You cared about her. That's what defines us as human, Ichabod.
Yes, but she was a truly evil creature. I'm haunted by the tragedies she caused ever since I spared her.
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Why is it that you sound so... afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Do you need my
I appreciate...
Goodbye.
Oh wait, he's still on the floor. Yeah, he isn't wrong. There is a vampire nearby. Anyways, dude is still on the floor. I feel really bad. I feel like if it was just the audio from that scene, you took away the visuals,
He did tell him to kneel.
yeah, and then the noises, just
It's
everything.
locked.
It was like, not sure how I feel about this one, not gonna lie.
Kneel and drink?
I don't know. I don't know about that one. Where do I go to burn them? I kind of just want to burn the posters, because, like, this dude has literally never fought a vampire in his life. I don't think it's safe to put him in a situation where he could potentially actually have to fight vampires or undead creatures. I just... Like, I'm not a doctor, but, you know, if I was, I sure as hell wouldn't... I don't know where I was going with that. I was going to say that. I don't know where though. I hit the wrong button. Just used one of my serums unnecessarily.
Get it, No! Bloody leech! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Cool. Do I tell him I burned his posters, or do I, like, lie to him? Like, I don't know. I've never done this before.
Good evening,
Curious.
Doctor,
I'm afraid you...
it cost me good money to print those
Oh, okay.
posters.
I tell him they were destroyed, but I didn't tell him I
Such a
did it.
pity people don't take the vampire menace seriously.
Did you really think the posters would be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself...
Goodbye,
Dear Lord. Hold on.
and good hunting, Mr.
Oh my
Throckmorton.
fucking god. Oh my fucking god. My aunt
It's
was playing that
locked.
stupid ass sound to fucking find your phone or whatever, and she kept playing it over and over and over, even though she was literally just in the other room and she literally left it on the coffee table.
Awesome.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! There's safer place. Steady, boys! Oh, Christ!
I'm gonna kill myself. In a video game.
I said that earlier when the noise wouldn't stop playing.
I'm literally just gonna run through these areas. I'm gonna have to fight them again. I'm not doing that.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! It ain't human! Kill it!
Absolutely not. It's... But it won't let me teleport? Oh, never mind.
It's always so funny when I'm reading a fan fiction and like someone has a Scottish accent, like a heavy one, and they type out the accent.
I mean... Yeah.
Autism gotta be contagious, bro. That's not random, I've realized. The Autism gotta be contagious, because what is the explanation for this? Why am I reading military propaganda fanfiction?
Huh?
I'm reading COD fanfiction.
Oh, okay. Like that's yeah, no. Those like
Call of Duty gotta be my favorite military propaganda.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Give me another, give me another, give me another.
That's a
give
fourth
me
shot?
another, Give me another.
This is
Oh, that's a
despicable.
That's 5 shots.
Give me another. Is that the corpse?
Oh.
That's a corpse. I will find another.
Gotta get to 10 shots. Oh my god, I just realized I never finished the story. Have you ever watched Johnny Test?
Yes.
So you're aware of the overuse of the whip crack sound effect?
Yes.
So, Tevin watched episode 100, the special, and only had one rule, and it was drink every time there's a whip crack. I think he got to 200 and something shots.
Oh.
And thankfully, he had the mind to not do actual shots and do like a simply spiked lemonade kind of thing, you know?
Doing this.
But good lord. Oh, bottle of alcohol. Perfect timing.
Oh, also, I had a rat, and I'm having another one. So that's two more.
For blood.
What's that? That's 7? I say this like I'm not drinking. I say 7 shots like I'm not taking sips of my Arizona green tea.
At least you have something to drink. I don't even have water with me. I have water in my cup. My cup just isn't over here.
You know what's funny about that episode is he was not mentally prepared for that many shots or sips.
Go home, sir.
So he kept having to lessen how much he was drinking each sip. Like he had to keep making the sips smaller and smaller. Actually, it wasn't a simply spiked lemonade. That episode he was drinking spiked seltzer. And he ended up going through like 3 or 4 cans.
Watch yourselves!
This one, dear lord, because it's alcohol, but also ooh, because it's seltzer.
Shit! You pay!
You are quite literally on fire. He's passed away. He broke the record. He broke that record with an episode of Pokemon. I think he got to 300 shots with that Pokemon episode. Oh, sips. Did you ever watch Pokemon Indigo League, like the original kinda?
I don't think so.
It was the first, Ash, Brock, and Misty one.
Oh, probably then.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! The leech has He's done for!
There was the Diglett episode that was basically about environmental preservation. And it was about how, the humans were gonna build a dam, but the Diglets kept stopping them by, fucking up their machinery and trucks and stuff. And then they followed the Diglets and realized the Diglets and Doug Trio were working together to plant trees and also, to replant a forest, essentially, on the mountain. And if they had built the dam, the river would have rerouted
The place
itself
has changed
and
since the
taken
explosion,
out
but it was definitely here.
that forest.
I should find some
they
way
were
to
like,
pay
well,
my respects.
I guess we've learned something today. Now, when the Diglets and Doug Trio are on
May all
screen, or
who
even when they're
suffered
off
from
screen,
this tragedy find
they
all rest
basically
in peace.
chant their name. You know how some Pokemon basically almost never say their name?
Yes.
And they'll mostly speak in grunts. And then there's Pikachu, who'll pretty much only speak when in response to Ash or when he needs to tell Ash something. And sometimes he won't even say his name. He'll just say sometimes he'll just say Pete.
Which is based.
For this episode, Tev also only had one rule, and it was every time a Pokemon says its name, or almost says its whole name. So, no drinks for P, but drinks for Pika, Kachu, or Pikachu, you know?
Yeah.
And since Dig is half of Diglett's name, he would drink for Dig. And since Trio is half of Doug Trio's name, he would drink for Trio. The issue with that is they would chant their fucking names. And so he starts the episode, Meowth says his name, and he's like, motherfucker, you can talk, why are you, why'd you gotta do that? For some reason, Meowth was doing sit-ups in that episode. And then Pikachu says his name, and like says "Kachu," and he's taking a couple of drinks.
This is.
And they bring out
I had another rat by accident.
Steady, boys! We've got.
Jesse and James bring out their coffin and their Ekans, and they say their names. And then it gets to the part where the construction worker is attacked by the Diglets. And then the Diglets come on screen. And I realized the terror before we kept it, but watching his face was so funny. Because I was just going, oh, and then finally he realized, and I see the look on his face. Because the Diglets came on screen and then started going, Diglett dig, Diglett dig, Diglett dig, Diglett dig, Diglett dig. Just kept going. And then he had to restart that scene because he had to count on his fingers how many times they did it. And it was
This
like
place.
24 times.
Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory.
And then 25 because Pikachu said his name.
Mary.
Literally a 5-second clip got him to 250 drinks.
Awesome.
And then it kept going, and then it was worse when the Doug Trio came on screen, but also better. Because at least when the Doug Trio came on screen, you knew there was an interval. It was always Diglett dig, trio, trio, trio. So it was always intervals of 7. Although he was still counting on his fingers, but I was using the intervals of 7 to count it. I think, and I'm trying to figure it out, the biggest, like, amount of drinks he had in one sitting. I'm gonna find it.
Grave robbers.
Hold on. I'm gonna look for it, because it was holy shit. Okay. YouTube. Oh, why am I on a Stampy video? Your Bud Tevin. Shout out Your Bud Tevin. He did a panty and stocking drinking game. He did a B-movie drinking game, but every time they say B, I drink. Brother. He did a drinking game for, you know, the Velma series that they came up with that kind of fucking sucks?
What?
You know the Velma series that came out that kind of sucks?
Yes, sorry. I was trying to process what you said.
He did a drinking game of that.
Oh.
But it was basically like every time they make a joke that doesn't land. He did laugh at a few of the jokes. One of my personal favorites was, what was it? I personally liked when Velma went to talk to Fred and was like, "Hi, it's Velma from school. You cheat off of me in Spanish because you think I'm Mexican."
Oh. Yeah, okay, that one's good.
He also laughed at that one. That one was, a couple of the jokes did land. Most of them did not. Most of them were trying way too hard. He also had a good point, which I also think about the show. I think the show was made pretending to be a show that's like bringing light to a bunch of issues in both the media and real life, while not actually being that kind of show. And actually they're kind of making it like bad on purpose is the kind of show I think it is, while pretending that they're trying to bring things to light and stuff. And I'm like, it doesn't hit.
Why did I just draw a weapon for no reason? I didn't hit any buttons that should have caused me to draw a weapon. I'm so confused.
Oh, rat.
I didn't drink though.
Okay. Where's the drink for every whip crack is crazy. I want to see the number he got to at the end. I'm gonna check real quick. so that I know what I can compare it to. It was so funny because he kept pausing
evening.
every
Hello again,
like second. He could not go 10 seconds in
Booth
the
Digby
like
looks at
show
you with
without pausing
love-struck
like
eyes.
8 times.
Tell me, Edwina,
Actually,
is the
no,
feeling
it was more like
mutual?
without pausing.
You have
like,
no idea how
20 times.
refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
226.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor?
227.
A woman's not supposed to talk about these
228.
things.
Okay, so he ended it with 228 drinks, but I do remember at one point the editor said he took 12 more drinks than he needed to because he was so drunk he was mishearing the whip cracks.
Awesome.
So 228 drinks, but he should have taken 216, which means there was 216
I'm not
whip
that
cracks in
easily
that
shocked,
fucking
Miss Cox.
episode.
You can speak freely about your lover if you so
Why is my
wish.
audio
The poor bastard
in
is
one
good to
episode?
me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Okay.
Yeah, we're so ordinary
Pokemon drinking game.
that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Real and based. Oh. That is not what I was expecting that to mean. I saw that I got a hint. I'm like, oh, I wonder what the hint is. I wasn't expecting the hint to be Edwina suspects Booth Digby to be unfaithful. Like, that wasn't what I was expecting.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys. That's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real
321.
man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to
For
be
the Pokemon
obeyed.
episode. Which is insane. Edwina Cox.
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot boys thank you for your help.
Oh.
Can I
So
see what
she's
you
in
have to
charge
sell?
of the Wet
As long
Boot
as you
boys.
have money.
Yep, her
I'll show you
husband
all I
ran
have.
away, and now... Yeah. I don't actually know if I needed that. I probably should have checked first.
Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
I do need the trigger part.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Doctor.
Can I...
As long...
I now have a remarkable shotgun, so...
Good evening. What? I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you. where it happened. Just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's nothing, really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard, why did he park there?
You're the man who hid that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
Oh.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
My mic just fell.
Sir. I was an anarchist, and I believe that exclusive property is a
Literally,
robbery in
it
nature.
fell into my
I wanted
lap.
a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
It scared me.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
I sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that? Did you not think violence was an acceptable political tool?
I still believe our fight was just. By killing an innocent couple who were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. No way.
Well, this man is off his ass. This man is blasted. Hammered, if you will. Drunk as a skunk.
That bomb also killed you that day, don't you see?
This gives me a hint.
You just die a slower death.
Tight as two
Drink
boiled
by
owls.
drink.
I know. Maybe I
Oh, no,
deserve
it's just one
judgment.
boiled owl.
Until that day, I'll just be Dyson the drunk, not Dyson the murderer.
I want you to remember the bomb, Dyson. Tell me about it.
No. I don't want to remember it.
Why use a bomb? What were you trying to destroy?
The Dawson & Dawson ammunitions factory. A symbol of violence against the people. My group wanted to destroy it to send a message.
The victims. They were not the target then.
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used a short fuse. No car had ever parked there. They all died.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist.
I keep
Dyson.
reading
I'm still an
anarchist as
anarchist,
Antichrist.
Make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Is it true Sean Hampton saved your life?
Yep. The sad saint grabbed my soggy ass and brought me back to the pier after I fell into the canal. I was a wreck back then.
And you're not now? Apparently this doesn't matter, so I don't know. What do you think?
This is a sad story. It's funny, but I don't know. Were you ever thankful? Like, and yet you're still drinking. Yeah, we know. He knows. We can see that. But were you ever thankful?
Is that what you're saying to go for?
I think so.
Okay.
Were you thankful for what he did for
This
you?
man
Sean
cannot
Hampton
stand
really
up.
acted like a saint that day. But I suppose I'm just another lost soul who doesn't deserve to be saved.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
I already drink the only medicine that suits me, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Immediately goes back inside the bar.
Someone cut this man off.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise.
It's locked.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Poor Jack. He didn't deserve this.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Sort of mess be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
Goodbye.
This situation won't last forever. After, we'll have plenty of... Time to plan the future. There's gotta be something can be done to get out. You again.
I know you believe monsters are real, Booth.
They are. I know, I saw one, but no one believes me.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a few years ago. Clay Cox was still the boss then. He'd sent me to the shipyard to find out who was stealing tools and ropes at night.
Go on.
First, I thought it was an old lady with a limp. It looked frail and crooked. Then I saw it grab a bloody beam and lift it like it was a stick. I shouted. It looked straight at me.
Do you know what it was?
It was all eyes and long teeth, but I couldn't see its face. I shot at it when it moved towards me and I hit it. And then it jumped and vanished in the shadows.
You could have imagined all that. These docks can be so gloomy at night. With the fog and the wind and the boats creaking.
No, Doctor.
Let's gaslight a
That night, I saw the
man.
fucking sewer dog for real. It's not a beast like the stories say. It's the ghost of an old woman. Bullets can't stop it. But no one believes me.
I believe you.
Are your friends mocking you?
I don't
Even
think
if
he has
Wyndham
friends.
told me once to never speak about it, but I know what I saw. And it wasn't a human. Not human at all.
That was a little mean.
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
So can I tell her that he's not cheating, or is that just like their
Goodbye.
business? I don't know. Let's find out.
Good evening.
Hello.
Because they're just on the other side of the same building.
Can I?
As long as
Nope. Can't say a thing.
Damn.
The moron
That
had me
sucks.
laughing at first. But
It's elite! There's one of them! Watch yourselves!
Oh, we're floating.
Die! The fucking murdering bastard!
These cunts are shooting me.
Christ, he's dead!
How the fuck do I get across? Do I have to go the long way? What even is the long way? I go here and then I go around. Yeah, I have to go the long way. Cool.
Look lively! It's on to us! Die, vermin! We are crushed! We have to stop it!
Babe, if you were a supernatural creature, what do you think you'd be? Babe? Oh.
Hold on, I need to stretch.
What the fuck was that?
Sorry, I got the sudden urge to stretch.
No.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's what that is.
My mind goes straight to mermaid, siren, something like that.
I thought you were dead. Why aren't you dead?
I thought you meant me. I was like, huh?
Okay, now it's dead. Capri Sun.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Cheers.
Another Capri Sun.
I have this
Cheers.
thirst for blood.
I tell him that his like? Can I talk to you about your wife? I can't.
I'll leave.
Lame. Lady Ashbury.
It is good to see you again.
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital caused by skulls.
Really? What do you mean?
I discovered the most intriguing
her face
skull.
had like no change.
An
when she's-
elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name, I've never heard of her.
According to Old Bridget, skulls can lead a peaceful existence like
Why are we
ours.
telling her this? She's racist.
They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on
Speciesist.
corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Look!
You
Skulls
drink
of
real
London
human,
have gone into
well,
hiding.
real living people. What
Both
do you mean vile?
mortals and immortals
like
plot
a vulture,
their
bitch.
extermination.
Yes.
Or a
Skulls
butterfly.
are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors, a disgrace to the vampire that created them.
Okay, so they're not just a disgrace in general. They're specifically a disgrace to the people who
There is
created
something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something
Parent
spies
abandoning
upon
a
me from the
child and
shadows.
then the kid grows up
Something
and is
cruel
not like
and
the
wicked.
best mentally, and they're like,
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
my bad. Don't even look at me.
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were
Like,
not
you
the
have
guilty
the job,
parties,
you
then
didn't
who?
do it.
I saw the bodies and the blood.
That's your fault. The fuck?
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful.
But who has it out
if
for
you get
me?
in the way of an immortal's plans.
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
Goodbye for now.
Yeah,
Good.
I like how I just don't tell her that I, like, maybe unmade a skull. I'm like, it's not her business anyways, but... Girl, where am I going? I need to talk to Dr. Swansea. I'm like running away to God knows where. Oh, Swansea, Edgar.
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true? Oh, good news. Good news indeed.
Okay, I'm going to take another medication break. I need to take something real quick.
Real.
And then I will be right back. back to our regularly scheduled program.
I put
What
the
do you
stream
know
on
of
full
the
volume just
Ascalon
for the
Club?
song.
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire, though I've never met a member.
I crossed paths with one. A terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the Skulls of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
She's racist. Sorry.
Or are you sorry? You're right.
I found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a Skull. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Why not bring her here? We could learn so much by studying her condition. It would be fascinating.
I doubt that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of Skulls.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
Does the name Old Bridget ring any bells?
I'd never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought that perhaps...
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
A pleasure as always.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Why did he whip around like that?
I love the way the tail of his coat slightly flapped with it.
It just occurred to me that I never, like, in my rush to go live, I never made a gone live tweet.
Babe. It's been 2 hours. Actually, it's been 2.5 hours.
Look, we all make mistakes sometimes. It happens.
Everybody has those days. My bad.
Okay, babe. What was I doing? I'm like, why aren't I moving? And then it occurs to me that I'm hitting the wrong button. Because I'm a silly goose.
I forgot that you're playing on the computer. I don't know why I pictured you on a Switch, and I was like, there's not that many buttons, though.
Technically, I feel like I might have talked about this on stream before, but I own this game on 3 different, like, things. I own it on Switch, I own it on PC, and I own it for the PlayStation, I think.
I have, I own Stardew Valley on my phone, my Switch, and on Steam.
Get them weapons!
Because I'm pretty sure it's not fast play supported.
It is not. Oh, I saw a thing that apparently they're going to be updating Stardew soon, and it's going to go from 4-player max to 8-player max.
Have no fear, brother!
That's kind of cool. The only issue with that is I can see an 8-player starting lobby. I don't know what, that's funny. But I could see an 8-player starter and just like, oh my god. Imagine if they all have the same idea for who they want to marry, bro.
It'd be kind of funny.
It's like, it would be like Captain Sparkles with like him, Kara, Crumb, and Rifkin. And his and Kara's like fight for Abigail's hand, but so much worse. I forgot who Crumb. I don't know if Crumb even liked Krobus. Because I was gonna say I think Crumb went for like the Krobus roommate option, but I don't think she even liked him. Jordan loved Krobus though. Oh no. I remember. Kara ended up marrying Abigail, and Jordan ended up becoming roommates with Krobus. Rifkin ended up with Leah, I believe.
Look lively! It's on to us!
I'm being compelled by the power of Jesus.
Oh dear Lord. Oh, literally, dear Lord.
Oh my god! Remember your vows!
It feels like there's something deeply wrong about getting beaten with a cross.
He's dead!
What the f-
It's locked, all right.
So I came all this way just to realize that I can't go through this way, so I have to go literally all the way back. Where the fuck did you come from?
Hmm?
Just launch that dude.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Best turn around if I were you. Leech spotted! Watch out, boys! I'd step back, sir. Stop it, fucking beast! Bloody leeches. Die, leech! I'll kill you! I'll send you to hell.
Awesome.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Crush the leech, boys! Mind this boy! Kill is all you deserve. You'll pay for this! Let's pin it down! I hate leeches! Die, beast!
Best stay back, sir. Crush the leech, boys! It's mine! I'll take it! That leech is fast!
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?" There's been a fight here. This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that? I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
Stay away! Over there! Oh Christ! No!
We're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game.
I want to scream.
It's locked.
Stop! Right now! Weapons ready! We found
I have gone potty.
Find his teeth!
So I obtained a bowl of chili. Oh yeah, earlier, as you know, I have built a widget so that our daughter could speak to us. Earlier she said, "Are you a school bus driver? Because your outfit is bussin'."
Or worse.
Who is
we're being
teaching her
baited
these
by leeches
words?
playing a nasty game.
I stared at my phone in shock.
Die, vermin! It's up! It's too fucking fast! Oh my god!
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's gonna put me all the way back there, and I'm gonna try not to lose my shit.
Last one! Watch yourselves! Here's one of them!
You're surprising. Occasionally, you make a good point.
How's that?
We're being misled. Or worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game.
Christ! He's dead! Christ! Shit, that leak!
Also, up to 4 rats now.
Blood.
Wait, up to 4 rats?
Yeah, 4
Damn,
rats.
I missed 4? Hold on. Okay, I took 4
The
drinks.
marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family. Only a golden watch in her pockets.
Okay, apparently it doesn't matter if I take or leave the watch. So I don't know. Should I take or leave the watch?
Pillage.
Okay.
I don't know. Take it.
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
I see you.
What the fuck?
Right then. It's a sick game.
Okay.
But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it. This is
Sorry, Bessie.
Another rat, by the way.
Oh.
It's locked, all right.
The guide that I'm looking at says that there's like new dialogue, but I don't know if they mean the new dialogue that I already went through
don't
or if
worry.
there's even more new dialogue. Okay.
A pleasure as always, Edgar.
Well, that answers my question. It was the new dialogue I had already gone through.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that category fellow.
Jonathan.
What the fuck? Hello?
I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
Hello?
They've all been butchered.
Oh.
I can still sense a presence.
have a bad feeling about this.
What the fuck?
Another rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Come to me. Please stop whispering in my ear like that. I don't appreciate it, frankly. Priest man.
You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell Scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
What have you done to the woman?
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children.
I'm gonna kill myself in a video game.
It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
But we didn't turn her, so who did?
I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
Okay, no, but we didn't do that.
Sorry.
Because we didn't have her drink our blood.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation.
We did not do this.
Miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then.
Don't you dare kill
family Reed,
our mother. I
reunited
will
and
drop dead right here.
Living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
I don't like the way you phrase that.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular, that of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal.
No.
Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good.
Oh, this is fun. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, great. Yes, Jonathan, kill him. Revel in your true nature.
I immediately regretted doing that. No.
Why'd you?
I don't know, something. You know how like I'll just drink the rat whenever I go past it because it pops up?
Yeah.
It was basically like that. I saw the button pop up and I was like, guess I gotta do it. And then I was like, why did I do that? Why did I do that?
No. Why would I have a ruler? No!
Please don't tell me I have to go through that entire cutscene again. You know, of all the things I managed to spoil for myself, I didn't spoil this.
Abomination!
I wasn't expecting it either.
Okay, time for me to pull out a different gun.
If anybody has a ruler, it's
Kinslayer! Kiss me again, sweet. You've spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary. Give me your blood, priest.
Okay, so either I drink his
just
blood
to
or she
die.
drinks it. Unless, I guess, I kill her quick enough that she doesn't get to.
4.
Ah.
You come to me, Jonathan.
Okay, I officially have no more ammo, so we're switching to... I'm gonna kill myself! It better give me that ammo back.
Someone help me!
You've killed me, brother! in peace, monster. You left me to... Come to me, Jonathan. You spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary.
I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, well, I'm gonna come back to this another time. I am gonna end here, and I'm gonna go eat before I go insane.
Ah, I see.
Need this thing to finish loading so I can quit.
Give me just a second.
And now I end.